Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Cinders. I'm having so much fun with this. I like this a lot better than Invisible Apartment. Like, I thought that'd be fun to do, but like that one just, I don't know. I think it was written weird, and it just, I don't know. I kind of like thinking about it after I was done. I was like, I don't know, but I'm really enjoying this one. I don't know what's happening, but like like, where is this going? What's gonna happen? We don't we have a lot of conversations. We don't have a lot of choice points. Which is fine. I do just wish we had I guess the opportunity to talk to Tobias about the necklace a couple times and we passed that up. But I'm fine with the choices we made. I think talking to the captain of the guard was better. But it's like, are we ever gonna get to talk to Tobias? And what's the deal with the voodoo lady? And I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to load our game where we last left off. Hello there, Hall. Let's see what new surprises you have in store for me today. Because I have to warn you, after the conversation I just had, I'm hard to impress. Hello there, early bird. Only old surprises, apparently. You really should try harder next time, Hall. Having a conversation with a room. How bizarrely refreshing. It's good to see you too, Sophia. Now, I never thought I'd say something like this, but here it goes. Carmosa was right. Too much reading does make you crazy. But evidently, it also makes you interesting. At least interesting enough to make my eternally uptight sister sneak into your room when she thought I wasn't looking. I seriously doubt she's that naive. Doesn't matter, the real question is, what did she want from you? Did she come to ask for help? So many hours without the chance to struggle for Carmosa's approval must have left the poor girl quite disturbed. Oh, you know our Gloria, a true stronghold of independence, a front of wisdom. I take it she came to spread her usual Carmosian propaganda among the little ones. Only to meet with steadfast resistance of the people. We will not be silenced, shouted the crowds. Oh my, it must have been quite a display. Did the guard intervene? If you're asking if there was any violence, then yes, plenty. The streets and squares practically turned red. Oh, how lovely. Was she hurt? Did you slap her? No, I think that would be going a bit too far, don't you think? My dear, simple sister, who can really say? Such things tend to be relative, you know? One man's hero is a criminal to someone else. It's simply too complex for a girl like me to decide. So when it comes to Gloria, I don't analyze and stick to the golden rule. Violence is always the answer. I'm liking Sophia a little bit more each time I talk to her. I see. I think you've just given me a bit too much information there, Sophia. Oh, you're such a child sometimes. In case you didn't notice, we're living in the middle of a dangerous and unforgiving forest. This place is packed with wild, bloodthirsty predators. And whether we choose to see them or not, they exist. What a lovely thought. I'll think about it on my trip through the woods today. Oh, you're going out again? I have to eat something first, but yes, I'm going out. Why? Oh, I was just wondering, what do you actually do when you go out? Considering you have no money or friends to speak of. Ooh, we had the little vine. And noticing how much time those little trips to town could sometimes take you, I couldn't help but think that... Oh, it's silly. I know that I'm actually going to regret it, but alright, I'll play along. What were you thinking about? Excuse me for being so bold, but do you by any chance go to town to work? To do what? Oh, you know, to make coin, independently. You are incredible. Is she asking us if we are a whore? Are you going out there selling your wares? Oh my good lord, girl. Thank you, dear sister. Remember that there's no shame in that line of work, Cinders. They say it's the oldest trade in the world. She's asking us if we are a whore. Okie dokie. Yes, I'm a prostitute. I'm going now. It must be hard, I know. Apart from the axe, there's still the matter of bribing the guards, finding the clients. If there's something I need to find, it's people I can talk to who aren't, dead inside. You can always speak to inanimate objects in rooms should you fail to find any living soul interested in what you have to say. Go to hell. I'll be praying for you, dearest sister. I liked her up until that point, but then it was funny because she was like having a nice conversation and then she totally turned to like, so are you a whore? I bet it's hard to be a whore. Yeah. You want to talk to a room whore? That turned really fast, but it was damn funny. Oh my god, that was hilarious. I guess we can't go to the forest. Can we go to the palace? I can't wait till we get to go to the palace. Another day of freedom I can spend on the town. There's always something going on here. Even now I see some commotion in the streets. I wonder what it's about. Oh, it's that lady again. The moment I saw my cow die, I knew it. It was those evil beads of yours that did it. What are you talking about, woman? My poor Molly has died, and she was in so much pain for days. She moved like she's never moved before. It was almost like moaning or crying. It was your fault. I have seen the bad omens. My poor Molly moaning and the odor of her wretched body made. It must have been your curse, witch. Cows smell on their own, and your Molly didn't need my help in that department. You might not have noticed because you only bathe occasionally. My poor Molly is dead, lifeless as a clump of mud on the streets, and the heartless witch that you are... dare to jest about it? I knew it was your doing, you wretched... I am laughing because there's little else to do. How else should I react to your stupidity? You want someone to blame? I told you to come to me so I could take a look at your bloody cow and heal it, but did you listen? No. The animal's pain was not enough reason to spare a few coins. But I did bring her to you. When it was terminal, before that you said, it is for fate to decide what happens. So when it's your responsibility, you leave it to fate. And who would have guessed? It doesn't work out well. But you said the cow would die, and she did. I said it would die if you won't take care of it. Fate certainly won't. The damn cow was seriously ill. You could see that for yourself. You only came to me when it couldn't move anymore. This is when you finally realize that trusting to fate isn't effective. Well, it's too late. So you're just searching for someone else to take your blame. Your Molly died because of your stupidity. Oh, but she didn't die until you looked at her, you witch. This whole town knows your bad news. You're not welcome here. Shut up, or else I will turn you into a frog, or a cow to compensate for your loss. What is going on here? There's so many characters! I can only do 2 at a time. They're all gonna have the same voice. Oh, good captain, please arrest this evil witch for killing my poor Molly with her evil eye and her devilish beads. She has... Molly? My poor cow, she was so kind and helpful, and... Is there any truth to what she accuses you of? I'm not even going to dignify that foolishness with an answer. If this idiot doesn't want to take responsibility for her own actions, fine. But leave me out of this. All right, then. My dear lady, I'm going to have to ask you to go home and wait till I sort this out. But I will make it my responsibility to sort this out. Now please go home and do not pursue this matter on your own. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Fine. I do apologize for this woman's behavior, and I hope you have not been bothered by this. You know how the townspeople are when they feel hurt or helpless. Oh, I do know. They blame the wicked witch, sometimes with the help of torches and pitchforks. I hope, however, that you do realize that you are welcome here. These are good people. They just get carried away sometimes. However, they have grown to expect you to always be able to bail them out of their problems. For generations they did that, and all of the old noble professions, yours is still needed. Oh yes, I am so needed that you had to intervene. How many times has it been now? Them blaming me for their own stupidity. This town sure has a strange way of showing appreciation. It might be the time to move on now. Now surely you don't mean that. Just yesterday this young woman told everyone in the inn how much you have helped her. And, sure, a grateful lady nobody listens to one day, insults, blame, and pitchforks the next. Good lord. They seem like a good cue to leave. Oh, that seems like a cue to leave, sorry. You have good reason to be angry. Oh, just give me some time, please. I need to think. Someone in this town should, anyway. Fine. I consider the matter settled, and you will do as you see fit, like you always do. Until next time, madam. Good day, Cinders. I did not notice you standing there. Look, he looks so happy to see her. So cute! I ship them so hard! Good day to you too, Captain. May I inquire what is going on? Oh, just another day in town as usual. Nothing out of the ordinary. People being a-holes. Sure, let's attack the witch as usual. Exactly my point. That is not what I meant. I meant there is no danger, so you do not need to worry, Cinders. Everything will be fine. Don't you have some robbers to kill, or at least vagabonds to hold down by the ear? Or did picking up girls just become a priority for the town's watch? I have been in many battles, and I have stood my ground. But when a lady as decisive as Madame Guide gets her temper up, There is no shame in retreat. So please excuse me, Cinders. I shall bid you ladies farewell. I will stay in the inn for a while if you feel like talking. Oh, no need to apologize. Farewell, Captain. Ooh, he's like, girl, I be at the inn. Girl, we going to the inn! I don't have any guys, like, by the way, been like, hey, so what's up? I'm just gonna be at the inn if you want to talk. I mean, just maybe, yes, I'm coming. Like, what happened here exactly? People are strange here, illogical and stupid. They just sit and demand, do nothing and hope. Morons. The time has come for me to change the scenery. What did they do? Oh, nothing spectacular, just more of the usual. People come to me for medicine, for advice, for solutions to every stupid problem they have created. They still fear me, though, and every time something goes wrong, they blame me. They used to blame the devil or evil forces. Now the evil forces live next door, ready for those morons to blame. Surely the townsfolk do not mean that. They seem to respect you a lot. There is a very thin line between respect and fear, and it happens in every single town I travel to. However, it takes time for the resentment to build up, so a new town should be more friendly. But you have friends here. Just a second ago, I thought I saw you speaking with the captain on very familiar and most friendly terms. We do have some history together, but do not let me bore you with the details. Oh, go ahead, please. Your curiosity is commendable. But let's discuss something of more importance. Have you given any thought to our last conversation? Not yet. I haven't had the time to. Good, that means I don't have to give more advice right now. So take your time, Cinders, and come to me when you have decided. Just don't wait too long, because I intend to leave this damn town soon, and I will not look back. Thank you. I will take time to consider and decide soon. You do that. Goodbye, child. Goodbye. That woman really got to her. Who would have thought? Tough, cynical Madame Guide, whose wrath can move mountains, touched by a simple townswoman's remark. I'll have to consider that side of her, vulnerable and so human. But right now I have a whole day of freedom to plan as I will. What shall I do now? Maybe pay Tobias a visit again? I could also spend some time at the tavern, chatting with townspeople, making friends and hearing all the gossip. That is where the life of the town concentrates. And the captain said he was headed there. Speaking to him proved to be worthwhile so far. Choices, choices. Watch out, Cinders, or you may get used to it. Oh, crap. But if I go to the store to talk to Tobias, which I really should because we want to find out about the box, we may not be able to get to go to the tavern, and I want to talk to the captain of the guard, but I think this time we should go to the store. I don't want to go to the store. I don't care about Tobias and the necklace. Tobias deserves another visit. Tobias deserves another visit, especially... Can we go back? Can we go back? We can't go back. Damn it. I want to go back and change my choice. Shoot! Oh, well. Tobias deserves another visit, especially as Carmos is getting back tomorrow, and it may be hard to see each other again. We're going to be mean and ask about the necklace. My, this place is as tidy as ever. Tobias really keeps the store in shape. Speaking of Tobias... Cinders, I didn't expect to see you again so soon. This is a pleasant surprise. Well, I'm kind of lucky in that respect. Carmos has suddenly decided to leave for a few days. It must feel great to have some freedom. It does. I wish it wasn't for such a short amount of time, but I'll enjoy what I have. Although I confess, I'm envious of you, Tobias. You get to make your own decisions all the time. Well, I can't exactly say that. After all, my parents passed away when I was young, so the store is my only option. Right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. It's fine. In the end, we just see the good portions of other people's lives, without the hardship. We pick and choose what we want. People look happy, but they might be struggling inside. That's true. It seems like you've thought about this a lot. Maybe a little. Despite all the struggles, I'm happy with where I am in life, though. I wish you could find a path to the life you want as well. Although knowing you, wishes won't be necessary. You're a bright girl, so it's only a matter of time. Thank you. But I assume that you aren't here to listen to my life lessons. Ooh, we got the branch. So what brings you here? Ask about that night. Be flirty, no. Actually, I came to ask you about something. Oh, and what would that be? I want to know what happened 3 nights ago. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Please don't play dumb. I saw you. You saw me? But how? He's like backing up like... I followed that shifty-looking character from my house. He seemed suspicious, so I was curious. I confess I was surprised to see you there dealing in something so underhanded. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. I have to know what happened. Are you involved in something illegal or immoral? Man, maybe he's a whore. Of course not. Although it really does look that way, doesn't it? I suppose I'll have to explain things now. Otherwise, that will look even more suspicious. I'd appreciate it if you did. Put simply, Carmosa asked me to sell something for her. It was a normal business transaction. But you were the one who was paid, and then you received the necklace. And why all the secrecy? See, this necklace was sitting here before, and then they were talking about necklace, and it looks like that. The necklace was the item for me to sell. The money was payment for my services. Why didn't she just sell it herself? And why did you have to hire that strange man? That strange man is a local vagabond, but he is trustworthy where money is involved, usually. Sometimes he helps me with these tasks that require a certain amount of delicacy. Maybe because she's running out of money, so she sold the necklace, like pawning it. You mean secrecy? But why? Isn't it apparent? Why does any noble keep anything a secret? I'd rather not guess. Enlighten me. Being a noble is largely a game of appearances. Many things need to be done in private. There's no crime in selling a piece of jewelry that you rightfully own, is there? Crime, no. But for a noble to sell her own jewelry means she's lacking in money. If others found out she was struggling financially, it would undermine her power. Haha. Okay. So, yeah. So nothing really too shady aside from she broke. That's why she sent you to pay me and had someone else pick up the necklace in the middle of the night. She doesn't want there to be any connection between her and me. She's not the only one. I've done similar business with other noble houses in the past. But are you saying Carmosa's out of money? She kept it from you? Your house has been bad financial shape. Ugh. She kept it from you? Your house has been in bad financial shape ever since your parents passed. Carmosa has been struggling to keep her influence strong. She never told me. I suppose being a noble means keeping up appearances in front of your own family as well. She seemed very eager to sell the necklace as quickly as possible. Is there a reason for that? Well, the necklace is worth a great sum, but I don't know why Carmosa needs it so urgently. That's all I know. I hope that you understand why I couldn't tell you about this. I would understand, yeah. I understand. You had to keep your word no matter what the circumstances were. It must have been hard. I can't deny that, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy you found out anyway. I'm sorry I doubted you. You've always been a good and honest man. It's fine. All of my actions were fairly suspicious, after all. And you really are a brave woman to go into the forest alone at night. I don't know if brave is the word for it. Impulsive, maybe. Or determined. I certainly wouldn't want to be on your bad side. Ha, then don't keep any more secrets from me. I have a question, though, about the man who was working for you. I saw him come by the house again 2 days ago. Was that another pickup for Carmosa? I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't seen him since we parted ways 3 nights ago. Carmosa left the house quite suddenly after he came by. Do you think it could be related? It's hard to say. You could try asking him. He spends a lot of time at the inn. And he drops by around here occasionally. I think I'll do that. Thanks. Don't mention it. I just wish I could help more. Well, I need to get going now. Gloria will have a fit if I don't return early. She's taking her role as house guardian very seriously. I can imagine. Your sister has always been serious about everything. That's true. She tries so hard to be like Carmosa. I know she means well, but it's truly annoying. I wonder if this popped up right before we're going to make a decision point. Poor girl. Agreed. Sometimes I pity her. Anyway, I really need to get going now. Interesting. Understood. I have some business I must attend to as well. But you're always welcome guest. But you're always a welcome guest here. If you ever need anything, you know where to find me. Thank you. Take care, Tobias. Take care, Cinders. It was nice to see you again. Or not. It was nice seeing Tobias again. And I certainly learned a lot from this trip. I never would have guessed that Carmosa is struggling with finances. I might be able to use this knowledge. I definitely need to find that shady vagabond and learn more from him as well. I have to give Tobias one thing. Every time I visit him, it seems he has some kind words and insight. He's a great friend, but not as great as my hunger is right now. I guess a trip to the inn is in order. Boop! We're gonna stop. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna save this. We're gonna stop here. What? No. Quit. Okay, cool. So anyway, I am going to wrap this part up here. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.